Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome to a quick video guys telling you that Garden of Thaumcraft and Botania is now out. It's ready, it's available to get, it's in the description box below. Go ahead, click that link and go ahead and download it through Curse. There's a few things that I would like to tell you guys about first. There should be absolutely no problem or no reason why you shouldn't be able to load up a world, and that world will be stable and ready throughout the future versions of this pack. There is going to be no drastic changes, guys, to the way that this pack is made. It's all ready and raring to go. Go ahead and try it out. The other thing is, if you're doing it single player, you will need to go ahead and create a new world. Make sure the world type is not the void world. That is based for servers and servers only. If you do that, you'll end up with an island that really you can't do much with. So make sure that you've got Garden of Glass selected when you're creating a new world. And of course, if you want the cheats on, then by all means, you can turn them on. So let's go ahead and create a new world. This is the first of some new packs coming to my channel. And the new packs that I am going to be directly involved in. Myself, Sved and Gorwin, who are part of my Patreon, we've been very busy getting this pack ready for you guys to be able to use going forwards. So massive thanks to that. We've got a nice world here. Got a nice world. It's the same as any other Garden of Glass world that you ever get. There's no quests, there's nothing like that, guys. It's not meant to be a quest pack. It's not meant to be, hold handy kind of thing. It's Thaumcraft and Botania Unite, but in a skyblock world. You will have to start the Garden of Glass way, so make sure that you get your Lexica? That is not a word, guys. Make sure you get your Lexica Botania. Right, we'll do that in game. And you can get anything from here. So if you open it up, you can go a tutorial to the basics. No, it's not that one. Where is it? Basics and mechanics. It's in here. And then if you click Garden of Glass, you'll get all the information you need to start the Garden of Glass going forward. So please, if you've never done Garden of Glass before, I'm pretty sure people have, but if you haven't, make sure you click that, go through the start thing with Garden of Glass, get yourself familiar with how it works, and then you can go from there. It's going to be very heavily focused on Botania very early on. So, there's something to keep in mind. But later on, you will find yourself using Thaumcraft and Botania together because they do kind of complement each other. The way that Garden of Glass, the way that Botania is set up is that it's heavily mana focused, okay? So you use mana to create more mana, and that's the way that Botania works. When you start getting Thaumcraft integrated into this, you can start using Thaumcraft for some of the stuff that you would necessarily use for Botania. But instead of using mana from Botania to create more mana, you're using items, you're using things within Thaumcraft to create mana. So you will end up with more mana doing it that way, and the cost of mana's, the cost of anything or your systems really aren't that much, but you will get a lot of mana from that, and that's the basics of what this pack is going to be. You can create a lot of different things, and Garden of Glass kind of gives it just a little bit extra to it, guys. It gives it just a little bit more. So, what's different with this version to what there is in my other version, which of course I've got Thaumcraft and Botania Unite 2, that's out on Curse as well. And that's just an overworld thing. There is a couple more mods involved in this one than what there is the other one. This one can be played on servers and is quite well. It works quite well on servers. You've all got different islands and different bits and bobs that you'll be able to do. And if you want to go ahead and have an island with somebody else, that is available to you as well, using that void. Using the Void Island Generator mod. I can't remember what that's actually called there, guys. There's a few custom recipes involved in this as well, because of course you can't get the stuff that's generated through Thaumcraft's world. So there's no overworld for crystals to get generated into, for great wood trees to get generated into. So there's all that sort of stuff, and you can find yourself the recipes for these things in JEI. And as you can see, it uses Botania to be able to do that. There's a few different recipes involved in that going forwards. There is also other things that's literally just been introduced into Thaumcraft. That is the Eldritch tab that has started to get implemented, which is absolutely fantastic, but it has given us a little bit of a headache when it comes to this. So you will need, of course, the Cultist's Portal. And you can actually craft that in this one, guys. There is an infusion crafting available to you to be able to spawn one of these Crimson Portals that will possibly allow you to get into the Eldritch side of things. So you've got Silverwood Logs, Wither Skeleton Skulls, Gaia Spirits, so you will need to get further on down Botania's route before you can even do this. Zombie Brain, Native Cluster and a Vish Room with a Cocoon of Caprice in the middle of there, and that will allow you to be able to spawn a portal and some stuff in there. The instability is going to be the biggest thing, so watch that, guys. The other thing, of course, is the Void Seed, which previously was very difficult to get. It's slightly easier to get in this, but it's still hard. I think it's still hard, guys. You've got the Mana Lens of the Warp, Elementum, Obsidian, Thaumium, the Vis Crystal Pedito, and a Rune of Envy with a Boreal Seed in the centre right there. And you've got Precontatio of Aquas and Exitium. I think that one was added by a mod, actually, the Exitium one there, right there, because I've never heard of it before. I'm pretty sure that that's added by a mod. And that will allow you to get a Void Seed. A damn sight lot easier than tainting your entire world so that you can get the Flux Warp, the whatchamacallits, the tears in the fabric of space-time. I have no idea what they call them, guys. Can't remember. But being able to stabilise them or whatever it is to get a Void Seed, this is a lot easier, guys. This is a lot easier, I think. Ooh, the Void Seer's Pearl. Interesting. That's a new item, I think, in Thaumcraft. You can actually get it now. We have tested this. There should be absolutely no issues. I'm trying to get an issue tracker up for you guys to be able to send in any issues that you do have. Keep your eye on this video, guys. When I can manage to get that sorted out, it will be also in the description below. It will also be on the curse page, which I will also link in the description below. If you have any problems in the meantime, you can go to the curse page and you can put it into the comments underneath the project page, which is pretty easy to do. If you've got a curse account, guys, you can go ahead and log into there and then just basically make a comment, and I will be able to do it through there. So guys, it is available, it is ready and raring to go. Links in the description below. Oh, by the way, the last thing, if you're wanting to do a server play, guys, you can do. That is completely up to you. If you've got your own server, you can by all means go ahead and put it onto your own server and do it through there. Or if you would like to join my Patreon, I think it's a silver level and above, which is $5 and above, you can get access to my Patreon server, and you can get, of course, you can get your own island, or if you're with a couple of friends maybe and you want your own island, the three of you, that is perfectly acceptable. You can do that with the way that the server is set up, and you can do that also. There is going to be links in the description below to my Patreon. That will be starting on the 4th of September. As long as everything is done and you are a Patreon and it goes through at the start of September, you will be invited through to the Patreon server at the start of the September month. Please make sure that you do have Discord. I'll be doing everything, all the information that I will be giving out will be over Discord. We've got a special Patreon only chat area that I can give all that information out. It saves having to go to 3-4 different places and giving people information. So please make sure you've got Discord before you do that. Again, all these links will be in the description below. Discord is available to everybody. You don't have to be a Patreon to be able to get access to that. That is also going to be in the description below. Woo, a lot of stuff there, guys. A lot of stuff to go through. But anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting quite excited to get back with the old Patreon server, guys, once more. And this is going to be fantastic. It's going to be absolutely great, guys. I hope to see you guys there. Until next time, I've been the Tough Man as always. Stay safe.